near and dear to my heart, like B Simone is Aunt Jemima. Aunt Jemima, Aunt Jemima, however you want to say it, Jemima. Pretty much, man. And we are living in these times where everybody's changing everything about black, Confederate, racism, slavery. You know, people who own slaves.
Yeah.
I saw something about white people need to give black people $50 on Juneteenth. You know, a lot of.
I put on my Cash App just in case y'all feel like y'all in a given mood, just in case.
Yeah. So there's a lot of things people are changing about their business. So again, I tell you guys, TikTok. That's right. Yeah, TikTok. Follow Ashford Thomas on TikTok, but you already know you got to follow your boy at Comedy. All right. Yeah. Newest video at 50,000 views. Okay, let's stop playing.
Let's get it.
A young queen, all right, called out from TikTok, and broke it down in a lovely Beyonce voice.
A great way.
Beyonce voice, and she broke down the history of Aunt Jemima. So if you're watching this, I'm going to show you guys what this TikTok and how it go viral and how it took down, how it made Aunt Jemima change their ways.
We're showing the video on YouTube or on Facebook. So go ahead.
Baby, you hungry? Let me fix you some bread. Aunt Jemima. Did you know the name Aunt Jemima means slave mammy of the plantation South? Did you know the founder, Chris Rutt, a white man, got the name after attending a minstrel show? Think blackface. Did you also know he hired former slave Nancy Green to be his very own Aunt Jemima, where she went cooking pancakes and telling people stories of the good old South? And afterwards, they could take home a box of Aunt Jemima and that feeling of having their very own mammy. Not today. Black Lives Matter, people. Even over breakfast.
Let them know, Mama. Let them know.
Sing Kirby. Hold on, I'm going to say her name. At Sing Kirby Sing. So follow her on TikTok. My bad. Let me put my mic back in. Follow her on TikTok. Sing Kirby Sing. Follow her.
If I'm not mistaken, that she does all the great Beyonce impersonations. I didn't know she actually sounded like.
Oh, really? She's the one?
Yeah.
Aunt Jemima, baby.
She sings herself. She gives that southern Beyonce vibe so well. I gotta say, man, breakfast will never be the same. You know, I felt like that I've been fooled my whole life with that syrup. That syrup was so sweet because I knew that was Aunt Jemima. Like, you know, that grandma that got a little back in the back of the arm right there. I knew that syrup was gonna be just how I need it, but now I understand. We got to make changes, especially if we're being, how do I say, used as symbols or visuals, mascots. But not actually mascots, but not actually receiving any money and funding for the community. So hey, that's true. And also somebody else is in there. What's the other one, Kay? My
Uncle Ben's. Uncle Ben's.
So
Uncle Ben's.
My aunt and my uncle out of here.
Yeah, and I just wanted to bring it to what Quaker Oats, General Mills, basically they said that, you know, the 130-year-old, goodness gracious, 130-year-old brand, goodness gracious.
130-year-old.
We recognize Aunt Jemima's origins are based on racial stereotype. And, you know, they're going to make progress towards racial equality through several initiatives. And one is taking a hard look at the brand and, you know, changing it. All right, that's what they said, right?
So they didn't give an example. They just said it. They just said, we're going to change the thing. Yeah. And they give an example. Yeah. You know, I know what that means. We're going to give money in NAACP. That's what that means.
Right. So they're going to give some money, of course. They're going to get this money up, and they're going to change the name, man. I mean, and so now, like you said, Uncle Ben's is like talking about us, but we need to change Uncle Ben's too.
We do.
So Uncle Ben's is like, yeah, we're going to, you know, change our name, and the uncle going to be out here.
Uncle's out here.
boil in the bag, rice. Uncle Ben's, do y'all still, you know, Uncle Ben's, let me got Aunt Jemima syrup right now.
Yeah.
You know, sing by Kirby, she had that in the refrigerator. That tells me that She already used the pancake. You know how you use it, but you got roaches, so then you put the pancake in the refrigerator. I'm just saying, Florida Street, you know. East Side, High Point. You already know. We already know. All right? Okay, we already know.
It definitely is a sad day in the black community. We done lost our uncle and our aunt in the same week.
In the same
Jemima,
week,
Uncle Ben. Yeah. R.I.P. baby. Rest in peace, baby. Rest in peace.
R.I.P. So let us know if you're watching this on the replay. Will you still be buying? Are you okay with, Aunt Jemima switching it up? A new millennial, maybe she, a young 30-year-old. They said a rumor. Actually, The Onion said. The Onion, shout out to The Onion, said that it would be. They did this like 6 months ago. They predicted that it would be a woman that's a lawyer. A black woman will be a lawyer, and that she eats pancakes sometimes.
What the hell they got to do with syrup?
I don't know. It's the onion.
If that's the case, I need to replace Uncle Ben. Just me and that cheese.
No.
I need to replace Uncle Ben, and I'm cool with that. Hey, Kenyon, don't hate on my new check. I'm applying right now to be the Uncle Ben replacement.
I'm sorry, they're not casting for the next Uncle Ben's.
Ashford and Grits. Ashford and Grits.
Ashford and Grits. Ashford and Simpson.
Ashford
not Ashford and Grits, man. All right, so we're moving on, y'all. Make sure you let us know what y'all think about that. Moving on, man, to the National Basketball Association. Yes. One of my favorite leagues that is coming back on my birthday still. Kind of catch us up on. Possibly. They coming back, bro. They coming back. Basically,
I get a breakdown.
Go ahead, break it down.
Basically, what's going on is they decided to put the NBA in a bubble. So that means everybody's going to be down in Orlando, and they just go play a couple of teams against each other. That means you got to get your side chick through the back door. Of the Disneyland resort. She got to come through the Cyclone, and that's where she got to go. She got to tiptoe through the It's a Small World after all resort. So she got to do all that now. So basically, apparently they were on a call with over 100 plus players and stuff, and Kyrie Irving brought up the idea and said, yo, we shouldn't come back because this will take away the energy that is going on in the community. We are actually making progress to a new land that we've never seen before. We've never seen these grounds before, and it feels like this will take away from the actual movement. Now, go ahead and play that footage right quick so we can get exact words from Kyrie and also Dwight Howard, who also co-signed on Kyrie and said, yo, I'm feeling K right quick. I'm feeling them right now. So
cool. Let me roll to this footage, courtesy of ESPN.
Oh, rewind that back.
Did Hooper say what you?
Money. It's bigger than all of us, and it's bigger than the game. And I'm just sad that we still got to explain that to people.
Stack 5.
Patrick Beverly of the Clippers sees it differently. He tweeted, "Hooper, say what you want. If King James says he's hooping, we're all hooping, not personal only
Patrick
business."
Beverly saying we hooping.
Stay woke. Adrian Wojnarowski has a lengthy piece on ESPN.com with the very latest on this. He joined us earlier this morning.
All right. So as you can see right there, there is a. Let me wait till you're back.
Go ahead.
As you can see right there, there's actually two sides of it. That was Steven Jackson Stack, who was actually good friends of George Floyd. If you didn't follow the NBA and follow the funeral and all that stuff, they both from Texas. They knew each other. But basically, it is bigger than the game right now. I agree with Kyrie, and if they go back, I understand. But a lot of people saying use your platform. Use your platform as the NBA, and that'll push the narrative forward. But you got to understand, these guys got a platform without the NBA, if they're superstars or whatnot, right. You know? And some brothers are like, well, Kyrie, you got that sneaker deal check. I ain't got that sneaker deal check. You got that money. I got a check, you know what I'm saying? So therefore, I'm dependent on this check. So some brothers on the bubble or make it in the league, you know, it's definitely harder to make it to the NBA because it's like, what, 12 to 15 players on each team? Not that many. So it's not like the NFL. Not saying everybody's getting the same amount of money, but it's like 100 people on the NFL team, you know? And so with that being said, my opinion is I'm kind of torn. they kind of put it all on LeBron because he is the face of the league, and I do understand LeBron's in a dilemma because LeBron wants that new ring. I would say this is LeBron's year to get another ring, and LeBron deserves more than 3 rings. LeBron should be at least 5 or 6 rings. I think.
Not 6, not 7, not 8, not 9.
LeBron is due for another ring, but it's I do think sports in general are some of the biggest distractions for things going on. I was told this a long ago, where sports people let out a lot of aggression when they're actually watching sports. So therefore, some of that aggression and all that stuff, we got a distraction. Dave Chappelle did a great piece, if you haven't seen it, on his new Netflix piece, where he is addressing how Kobe Bryant saved the world from destruction. This was through the I think it was Philando Castile when he got murdered, and basically he was saying that a lot of it took away from that because we were watching Kobe in his last game drop 60, so therefore we were distracted. Now it may be a little different because we're in COVID-19 right now, so therefore people may still be out in the streets because they ain't got no job, they ain't got nothing to do. It's Friday, you know what I'm saying? So
every day is Friday.
Every day is Friday. So
yeah.
that it may be a little different, but still, sports can be a distraction for what's going on. It's bigger than the game, and I think it would make more of a statement if people did come out. But I do want to see him play, so I'm torn. I'm torn between this. I'm torn.
For me, of course, Kyrie is part of the brotherhood, the Duke brotherhood. So, of course, as you guys seen last week, shouts out to Zion, he's exonerated. Kyrie said something on that call, though, I heard, that really, like I'm in the same mindset, but Kyrie said on the call, allegedly, we can make our own league.
Larry Johnson said that years ago, just to let you know.
Yeah. So, hey, I'm just talking about the mindset. As I talk to black content creators, and actors right now, that's the mindset we need to be in. And I'm just talking about everybody. It doesn't matter. I don't care. Whatever you're entrepreneur or entrepreneur, that's the mindset you need to be in right now. So I like the fact he was on that mindset. I don't like the fact that, he's talking about the earth is flat. But this I like. I do agree with Mac Barnes, though, that he said that, Kyrie wanted to go to Orlando, but Kyrie's injured. But Kyrie said that, or still choosing not to play. I don't know if he's fully recovered or not. So he said they told Kyrie he can't come playing. So then that's when Kyrie started posing and saying all of this.
Well, that was some of the grief that Kendrick Perkins was saying about Kyrie. He was saying, Kyrie didn't get what he wanted, and then he started saying all this pro-black stuff, and Kendrick, and then we had retaliation by Kendrick Perkins' ex-teammate and Kyrie's new teammate, Mr. Kevin Durant himself. And what did Kevin Durant say? Is a little bit on there?
Kevin Durant said, Kendrick Perkins, you're a sellout.
You's a sellout, right? And let's be real. I'm gonna be real with you. Let's not just let this slide. It's a little more undertones between these two, because Kevin Durant and Kendrick Perkins were playing together on OKC, and Kevin Durant left them to join the Golden State and get rings, 2 rings and all that stuff. And now Kendrick Perkins is media, and he gave him criticism, so he looks at him a little different. You criticize someone you were in the locker room with. You know what I'm saying? Y'all were, in practice every day. Y'all were teammates. So therefore, I think he might have different expectations for Kendrick Perkins. And Kendrick Perkins definitely called him out when he made that move to call it a weak move. I think it might have been a weak ass move, to be honest with you.
Right.
So, these are one of the things that is haunting. I wouldn't say haunting, but following KD around. And some people agree with his move and didn't have any problem with it, and some people disagree with it, and kind of look at his rings as being suspect. But when it's all said and done, Kevin Durant still wanted to go to be one of the best to ever do it, hands down. You know what I'm saying? So
he's definitely gonna be one of the best to ever do it. But let's just keep it 100, bro. It's a weak move.
You said it. I did.
A weak move. I would say it in KD's face. Still a weak move, bro. If I see him in LA at a party, whenever we can do that, I'm gonna look at KD. You know, I ain't trying to. You know, I'm chilling, having fun. That's still a weak move, bro.
KD 8 feet long, bro. He'll punch you from across the street. You ain't even gonna see it coming. Put you at the intersection. You like, oh.
Now look, different than from LeBron though. If he would have DC. Because you used to live there, DC was begging him to come there and play. The fans, not the organization, but the fans were begging KD, come back home, bring one for the Wizards. KD's like, nah, I would got to get too many tickets. I'm going chase a ring with the ring chasers.
Hey man.
If he went to DC like LeBron, you know, you would have got my respect. That's when LeBron got my respect. I was like, you made it right with Cleveland. You made it right with the land, right? So I appreciate that. KD, like, yo, I ain't going back home. I'm going to just go where this 70-win team is who just beat me. So,
and I always wonder if Golden State would have won that previous year and beat LeBron, would he have gone there? Like, I always wonder that. Like, would you have still gone if Golden State would have won that year? That's what I'm always curious about. So that's a question I don't think I've ever heard any announcer ask, but that was a curious question because that was the year, the miracle year. That was the best championship I think we see in years. That we've never seen that before, where a team has come back from 3-1 down and still pulled up. Yeah. That LeBron James, bro, put some respect on the name. I don't care what you say.
LeBron James.
Put some respect on it, bro.